First, the top news headlines. Postgraduate examination will not be conducted in assignment mode, said Vice Chancellor of DM University. "42nd Realization Day observed at Manipur College. And India logs 1,150 new COVID-19 cases, active caseload at 11,558. Hello, good evening and welcome. This is ELITETV and I'm Hemabati bringing you the 6 p.m. primetime English news bulletin. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play our part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University rejected the conduction of postgraduate third semester examination in assignment mode, even if it is under the guidelines of UGC. In a press meet held today at the conference hall of DM University, Raj Mohan said the postgraduate certificate that the students will receive after the conduction of third semester examination through assignment mode cannot be used in the future. The exam tenure had already been changed after taking students' consent, and the reputation of both the university and the students will go down if it is rearranged once more, he asserted. He further appealed the students, teachers and the parents to coordinate in completing the syllabus in the remaining 10 days.
public naturally lana secretary she put the bomb again. I don't know what I okay, how much of course we are coming up with you. Announcing is going to be the translator to make to the wiki problem. They also manage it away. That's with the wiki like the wiki, yes, faculty going after few months, we in the weekend certainly officials in the Saturday, the English Saturday, Massima did were Matungi, our proper country suffering, and the winner infrastructure of the Snow, but no other is from Chapel and Salim Party, which is broken. And Massima she blocked infrastructure plus the Shingi, non the Shingi, man, the Matungi is happening a very good Madame the Dedican, and Hogigi, Transit Paris, among the Pendo, terrorism, the
The 42nd Realization Day 2022 was observed at Manipur College today, organized by All Manipur Students Union (AMSU) to mark the remembrance of students martyrs of the anti-foreigners movement, where two student martyrs, Pochshangbam Premananda and Huidrom Lokendro, lost their lives during Go Back Foreigner movement of AMSU on April 17, 1980. The dignitaries and the students, along with the volunteers of AMSU, were gathered at Pishum Chingamacha, and the president of AMSU, Haubijam Chalamba Mitei, hoisted the flag for the ceremony. After that, students, Maira Paibis and the dignitaries participated in the floral tribute to the martyrs. A small rally was organized as a part of the ceremony with Manipur College as the final destination.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯅꯣꯔꯠ ꯏꯁꯇ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯝꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯂꯤꯕ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯝꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯤꯛꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯅꯣꯔꯠ ꯏꯁꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯁꯥꯝ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯄꯨꯔꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯐꯤꯕꯝ kairaba adu mitop myan jasing langkoi chalakanda ekhoi gi adum yamna phim kairaba indigenous people sing asige ekhoi yamna matu sona leire phim khakto manipur da su oirak hainga leite hiram khuding makta haitare ekhoi gi leire mitop myan jasing na khudum chalakanda ekhoi gi chukli se makhoi na pai thi ba se ekhoi na ma yam sana ekhoi gi khudam piru draga su ekhoi na bazar da thangal bazar da sa ying lu matham da ekhoi adum irai laina ekhoi na madu gi khudam sangdam mangam gani ada sigum luraba tan pham asida ekhoi punna le min haudra gadi aidi sarkar gi thabak tawbani aidi sarkar gi mini aidi lengak loi gi mini aina aduni adana haibagi wafam singduna tung koina na thai birakanda aina sangchile ba khongjang se ai isa khaki nate ekhoi leiri ba horaka doriba manipur ma gidam ta isa isu sing asina ekhoi gi maning makha tamna ekhoi gi kana gi sumi kha pondana adu isa lamdam se leijari ba ekhoi se yelongi am oina yamna sautok sa nei hingba ngamna ba adugumba khongjang asi changchel lagiba khongjang mayam asi da ekhoi na JCLPS mathandana adu emsu mathandana adu leiri ba organization CSO sing khatang gi mathong nate ngasi ekhoi na thawai ma ka thomana tungi manipur ma kan bangam gudoribani haibo wakhalo je thamakanda mayam puna mak singsin minaraga ekhoi na mitop myan ja sing miram da hangina ba aduga lamdam asi yalongi sing na mapangal kana ekhoi gi sapu kana leibang ngamna puna mak hona binase ai wafam do ekhoi ngasi gi thono sig mari ledena lamdam asi dai biriba nyang gi wafam da emsu gi hot sinjaraga nurukun punje.
Chairman of JSC of MCI Investors, Namayrakpam Ulysses, in a press meet held at the Press Club, Major Ko stated that Max Capital Investment MCI Managing Director Ningombam Tiken from Kongba Lashon Lekai and Manager Wahengbam Binu of Chingmairong Mamang Lekai are absconding after swindling huge amounts from investors. He further stated that the declaration made by Asem Akash of Samushang's Shantipur Meai Lekai on the 10th of April, stating that he had no association with MCI, is totally false and misleading, as Season Woods Furniture located at Shamushang Shantipur Meai Lekai and Pakchau Memorial English School located at Khasanjembam were 70% funded by MCI. He also stated that the JSC will not hinder with Asem Akash's claim to seek for legal help against the JSC, stating that his image was being maligned. He further added that if the absconding persons do not show themselves, the investors will also take legal actions against them.
JSC की मकईदगी MCI की कोई मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर ओइरिबा निंगोंबम तिकेन मियामना बॉयलर सिंह अपोपर निंगोंबम तोंबा सिंह कोंबलेसन लेकाय इम्फाल ईस्ट अमदी मैनेजर ओइना थोपुरंबा वहेंबम बिनु देवी वहेंबम अपोपा वहेंबम निमाई सिंह सिंगमेरों ममांग लेकाय दलेबा मियोई अनि असीना हाइबा अखोगी MCI ऑफिसता इन्वेस्ट तौजबा सिंगदगी यामना सेथों कया अमा पुगरगा लोतुना लेरिबा सि अथुबा मतमदा थोपिरगलगा अखोई इन्वेस्ट तौजरिबा मियोई सिंग असिगा अखोई वारोइसिल अमा बोरकननबा खंगनजरी अथुबा मतमदा थोपिरगत्रबदी अखोइना लोगी मते अमदी उक्सेन चावरबा लेबाकी थौ उबिबा सिंगी मते पांगबिनबा पेस मीडिया की खुथांग हाइजेन.
A social service was carried out as a continuation of the social service camp, which was held from 6th of April in relation to the 42nd Foundation Day of BJP today at Kiam Sefai Babu Bazar, organized by BJP Wangkhem Mandal. Candidate Wainaba Chandra of Wangkhem Assembly Constituency, President L. Damayanti Devi of Mahila Morcha, BJP Thoubal District, OBC Morcha O Mani Chandra of BJP Thoubal District, and President Sheikh Nazir Ahmed of BJP Wangkhem Mandal and others participated in the social service camp. Under the supervision of M. Pradeep Singh, IPS, SP, Imphal East District, led by Inspector K.H. Dev Kumar Singh, OC, Narcotic Cell, Imphal, assisted by ASI Tamijur Rahman of Narcotic Cell, with his team and Youth Athletic Development Association members, Yada, Khergaon, arrested one drug peddler, namely Mutum Thoibal Mitei, 43, son of late M. Achou Mitei of Nongpok Sanjimbam, Imphal East, with 890 grams of opium, one smartphone and one Honda Activa, white in color, bearing registration number MN01L5717, near the southern side of Kombire Garden, Tinsit Road, yesterday night. The arrested person with the seized articles were handed over to OC Porompat police station to take up necessary legal actions against him. Now before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Seasonaview Yai Lifestyle Private Limited की food supplement registered under the MCA Ministry of Corporate Affairs हाइरिबा मखल असिगी product मंगादगी कानबा फंगबिगनी मदुदी अहानबदा Perfect Plus urinary tract infection disease kayadagi ngakthokpa ngami control glucose levels in blood improve immunity antioxidant liver disease amadi liver shokhanbadagi ngakthoi remove toxins haksangdagi fataba sengdokpa lok laihau toina togonbadasu fali ani subada perfect glow uring amadi mahing fahanba acne scar fahanba mai nanthokhanba skin nganthokhanba kutuk men thokhali mai khwihande hum subada perfect ionic mineral diabetes BP wangba asthma khwang naba saru sonba haksangdagi fataba sengdokpa tumbayadaba piles arthritis ising mari nuaitaba anti aging khongya saba puramak fahali mari subada perfect active brain na tumbayadaba fahali kok ngawba wakal pothahanba tumbayadaba memory booster tension handhanba amusung manga subada Perfect Women Care na urinary tract infection, premenstrual syndrome, angang khaudanaba, thagi khongkak chang naidaba, fingau ka hena chatpa, vaginal infection kayada fahanba ngami. Home delivery gi khudong sabasu phongbigani. Hena kupamarol gi dama khoi contact number 8413968314 da contact tobiu.
Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited. Summary of Tariff Schedule approved by Commission for Financial Year 2022-23 for Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited, MSPDCL, and to be effective from 1st April 2022. A. Approved subsidized tariff for financial year 2022-23. Table 8.2, category-wise subsidized tariffs approved by the Commission for financial year 2022-23. B. Approved Full Cost Tariff FCT. Table 8.3, category-wise Full Cost Tariff without subsidy for financial year 2022-23 as approved by the Commission. Note 1. Fixed charge is per kW of contracted load for LT supply except KJ, while in case of HT supply, it is per kVA of billing demand. Energy charge is as per kWh for LT supply and per kVAh per HT supply, and LT high-value services provided with MDI meters. The above table depicts fixed and energy charge only. Tariff charges description in detail are given under the Tariff Schedule chapter. NG Shubhachandra Singh, Managing Director, MSPDCL.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. More news and updates. Like sports, which has always been representing the states, various art forms have also been doing the same. Making the world recognize our state through mime play should be appreciated, said Union Minister Dr. R.K. Ranjan, Minister of State for External Affairs and Education, in the inaugural function of the second National Mime Festival to be held from 15th April to 19th of April at Kanglei Mime Theatre Repertory, Langthabal. The event, which was organized by Kanglei Mime Theatre Repertory, sponsored by Northeastern Council Shillong Ministry of Donor, was attended by two guests from Japan, MP of Rajya Sabha Leshembasana Jauba, along with other prominent figures from different states. Artists from Manipur, Mizoram, Assam, West Bengal, Bihar and Rajasthan will participate in the same event. Speaking on the occasion, Union Minister R.K. Ranjan said it is important to produce mime play which will give awareness about the state. Even if it is a silent act, this art form can clearly give and spread the message to the society. To further progress in this art form, it is mandatory to take actions under Indian Council for Cultural Relations, ICCR, he added.
Different countries embassy and mission office correlate through ICCR. Through the correlate may get a more exposure to different parts of the globe. Bobina, Bagi, Kangling Mime Theatre Sina, Azadiki Amrut Mahasop Siki Manunda, different mission office contact Toraga, either Japan or island countries in the Oigera or western countries in the Oigera. During this period of Amrita Mahasop Sida, exposed of the facility to Logum Garen Kali. Other Matanga, not only from donor, you may also apply to ICC.
Meanwhile, MP Leshem Basana Jauba asserted mime is a universal art form. This art can give message to all the people even if they have different mother tongues through the artist's expression.
Ani Suba, National Mime Festival Sigi, Hugdok Basigi, inaugural function, Asida Sigya Soina, Lingshin Biriba, Pabung, Mingon Angacha, Sri R.K. Ranjan Singh, Honorable MOS, External Affairs and Education, Hanbadikai Kumazari. Matanga, Sigisuma Thoramasada, Lembilapiba, Isaba, Pondana, Baton, Lembilapiba, Itis Media Gisran Singh, Aduga, most particularly the artists or team coming from Mizoram, Assam, West Bengal, Bihar, and Rajasthan. And some are on the way. And also my two friends from Japan, I could not pronounce your name, please pardon me. And
Easter is the joyful end to the 40-day Lenten season of fasting and penitence. For Christians all around the world, it is one of the most important traditions. Easter is a time for family gatherings and feasting as well as praying at the church. The day marks the resurrection of Lord Jesus 3 days after his death by crucifixion. To mark the most auspicious and significant occasion, 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector AR, IGAR East celebrated Easter Day with kids from Touching Manipur Ministry's orphanage, Chrilon village at Tamenglong town. The event was aimed to foster brotherhood, inculcate feeling of oneness and enhance positive outlook of locals towards Assam Rifle. The commandant 44 Assam Rifles started the festivities in church compound. It was followed by prayer offerings and singing of carols by the kids and performance by the unit band. Later, various fun games were organized for the kids. Prime Minister of Mauritius, Pravin Kumar Jugnauth, will be on an 8-day visit to India from today till 24th of April. Mr. Jugnauth will be visiting India at the invitation from Prime Minister Narendra Modi and will be accompanied by his spouse Kobita Jugnauth and a high-level delegate. The dignitaries will participate in the groundbreaking ceremony of the WHO Global Center for Traditional Medicine in Jamnagar on 19 April and the Global Ayush Investment and Innovation Summit in Gandhinagar on 20 April, along with the Prime Minister of India. India on Sunday reported 1,150 new COVID-19 cases, with a total tally of COVID-19 cases rising to 4,30,42,097, while the active cases increased to 11,558, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated on Sunday. The death toll climbed to 5,21,751, with 4 fresh fatalities. The active cases comprise 0.03% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate remained at 98.76%. An increase of 192 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 caseload in a span of 24 hours. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4,25,08,788, while the case fatality rate was recorded as 1.21%. The cumulative doses administered in the country so far under the nationwide COVID-19 vaccination drive has exceeded 186.51 crore. As the war in Ukraine entered the 52nd day, the Russian forces accelerated attacks on Kyiv and other western cities. Several airstrikes were reported from Kyiv, Lviv and Kharkiv on Saturday as officials in Moscow claimed they were targeting military sites in Ukraine. Meanwhile, President Zelensky vowed to provide housing to Ukrainians who lost their homes in the war. Zelensky announced plans to provide temporary housing to internally displaced people, those who defend the state or are working in the public interest. Russia's foreign ministry has banned Boris Johnson, Liz Truss, Ben Wallace and 10 other British government members from entering the country. The ministry said the decision was made in view of the unprecedented hostile action by the UK government. Dominic Raab, Grant Shapps, Priti Patel, Rishi Sunak, Kwasi Kwarteng, Nadine Dorries, James Heppey, Nicola Sturgeon, Suella Braverman and Theresa May have also been banned. London's unbridled information and political campaign aimed at isolating Russia internationally, creating conditions for containing our country and strangling the domestic economy, were responsible for its decision, the ministry said. In essence, the British leadership is deliberately aggravating the situation around Ukraine, pumping the Kyiv regime with lethal weapons and coordinating similar efforts on the part of NATO, it added. In March, Moscow imposed a similar ban against the US President Joe Biden. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or call 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now, before we wind up for the day, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Postgraduate examination will not be conducted in assignment mode, said Vice Chancellor of the University. – 42nd Realization Day observed at Manipur College. And India logs 1,150 new COVID-19 cases, active caseload at 11,558. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News Bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Have a good night.